Hello Collective, this is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. As you can see the picture up above, I don't want you to get scared. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take some deep breaths before I get into the message. Let's go ahead and take some breaths in and exhale out. Take some deep breaths in and exhale out. Okay. So, as you can see, the visual above of spaceships. Yeah, we're going to talk about aliens today. So, to my alien lovers out there, you're in for a treat. Oh man, and to others, that is just wondering about the unknown, curious about the world and planets beyond our planet. Definitely tap in. If you are laying down, relaxing, do that in a comfy spot, on a bed, mattress, on your floor, sitting up to listen. If you're driving, just be careful. And don't be looking above your or outside your windows in your cars or through your rearview mirrors. They're not behind you, okay, in the back seat. Relax. This message I'm delivering is for entertainment purposes only. So if you get triggered, I advise for you to click off and view other messages down below. But again, you were advised. Okay, I want you to use your imagination, collective. Okay, we're going to talk about the celestial realms just a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, again, you can picture yourself on the highway, on the road driving. You saw the pictures there. And all of a sudden, you're seeing a violet light. The whole world has turned purple. Now, the only way you will see purple if your third eye is open, if your third eye is awake, you will see the world differently through your third eye. For others, they will see the world in a normal, typical color as perceived and shown. But to certain people out there, you see it in purple. And you're saying, what is going on? You're not as frightened or scared compared to the ones that can't see what you can see. And you can see the celestial realms through your third eye. The night before, you have gotten a dream or download, a vision of seeing this same picture. And now it has occurred. This dream is coming into play. It's coming into reality. You're driving on the road. All of a sudden, you see the world in violet and in black. And as you continue driving and as traffic back up, you're almost to your destination. You're almost home. You eventually see. I'm talking about the ones that see through their third eye. Spaceships. But to be honest, it's appearing to everybody. But you saw it first, remember, from your dreams and downloads, that another world, another celestial realms was coming to visit your world. The others are terrified. The others are just afraid of the unknown. But the ones that see through their third eye, that has gotten the memo, that has gotten the download, knew to prepare themselves, knew, and wasn't afraid for some reason of these celestial realms coming down. As you looked outside your window from your car, or even walking home, and you realize these little lights from up above in the sky, shining, beaming, very subtly. You notice it first, the ones that see through their third eye. And then it pairs. In true form, the spaceships. It's aliens from a higher celestial realm coming down again to Earth to explore, to see. You're wondering, why are they here? What do they want? Everyone's looking up in amaze or in shock. How big it is. How gigantic the spaceship is and what they're going to do. What is their intentions and motives? But all they did was just hover around certain areas in the sky from above you. And then they disappeared. So you went home in amaze, like, wow, aliens do exist. There is other creatures, just other celestial realms other than our world, and just celestial beings other than us. And you're not afraid. Now, the news, of course, you hear it on a radio, you're hearing it from other people talking, and just time goes by. People are still looking up in the sky to see if they come back around again. And when this incident or just shocking appearance will occur again. People are preparing themselves in all kinds of ways just for the unknown, because, of course, as humans, we are afraid of what we don't know. We do crazy, bizarre things as humans to each other and to, again, what we fear of the unknown. And I don't know, maybe I feel those celestial beings came down because they're of a higher frequency, a higher consciousness, a higher level of being. My gosh, they're from the galaxy, they're from out of our world. So they're more advanced. And you're wondering what they want with us, regular human beings. For the ones that can see the world beyond the 3D. For those that can see things in a 5D. Y'all know who you are. You know that time is ticking for you to continue to evolve and to prepare yourself. For others, of course, they're going to be afraid. of the unknown and what's to come. So time goes by, nothing occurs. All of a sudden, one day, no, actually one night, you're resting. You're in a deep Manitolian, kind of coma sleep. And you just hear something while you're resting at night in your sleep. You realize something is there in your home. And you start talking like a robot. And you're saying, "Who are you? Where am I? Who is this?" You start talking like that in your dream. And you snap out of it. And you wake up within that next morning and say, "Wow, was I visited by a celestial realm being? Wow, I've never talked like that in a monotone, robotic voice before in my dreams. This occurs a few more times. To whoever has experienced this, use your imagination that has occurred to you. You were surveillanced by a higher realm, a higher being. Isn't that a weird feeling? How does it make you feel, collective? The celestial realm chose you. The celestial realm beings trust you. The celestial realm beings are curious. They're very exquisite, curious beings. And they chose you to surveillance, to observe, to document, whatever they chose to do. But they didn't come down to harm you. So don't be afraid. You don't know who's watching or who to share these downloads and these dreams to. So you reveal it to the closest people to you, and that's your family or a friend. And either they support you or they'll look at you like you're crazy. Or they'll look at you in amaze and be like, "Wow, really? I want to feel that feeling." Or, "Wow, you are like off the chain, bro or cuz, sis, dude, are you okay?" is what they'll say. Just depend on the person you reveal your intimate most dreams to. You go to bed one night and they appear again, speaking through you, surveillancing you. Pretty much like they're protecting and watching over you, kind of. You kind of get used to the feeling of their energy and their presence. One day, you're resting and you're under the weather for a couple of weeks now, and you're just fighting to get through your day, fighting to get through your nights and to rest comfortably. And one day, you're taking care of yourself, your family's taking care of you. You go into this, again, deep Mediterranean kind of coma sleep, finally, after feeling and being so sick. And you turn around, not from your back, but to the front, like you're laying at the edge of your bed. You're playing some vibrational healing music. And your eyes open a little, and you see You see them in your 5D, 3D world, by your bedside. You're a little taken back and they startled you. These shadow gray figures at the edge of your bedside. You're finally seeing each other face to face. And you're wondering, what are they going to do next? But you don't want to fully open your eyes and awake from that moment because you don't know the unknown. And to be honest, you didn't want to show that you were fearful. Mainly you wanted to show you was fearless, sorta, kinda. And you just want to see what's going to happen next. You didn't want this moment to pass you by and not know. And they're coming to touch you. They came to, eventually, when you look at it, they came to heal you. Because the next day you woke up feeling 100% better than last night or the weeks previously. You're like, wow, to yourself in amaze that they didn't come to harm you. And this could occur to anybody that was either feeling down, feeling depressed, feeling under the weather, feeling sick within your mind, body, spirit, and soul. They came to particular ones that they are called to come to and to heal. Collective, imagine yourself being touched by a celestial being, let alone seeing a celestial being in person while you're resting, while you're sleeping, and they're right by your side, watching over you, protecting you. Wow, you are a special individual for the celestial realms to come down and to touch you, to protect you, to be a guardian over you, to guide you. They came down to guide you, collective. How does that make you feel? Special, right? This is amazing, you say to yourself. And you start doing more research eventually about these particular celestial realms beyond our world. You start doing research on the galaxy and the space and just other worlds beyond where you are right now. And you believe and you have faith and know we're not the only human beings here on this planet. Aliens are real. And I'm a witness, you say to yourself. They literally came to see me and to heal me. Again, you are like, your mind is opening, your third eye is opening. If it hasn't before, you're tapping into other realms. So they came down to show you their world, because they are also just as curious as you are to know and to learn about them, and they feel you're ready. and you go. You voluntarily say, okay, I'm ready. Let's go. And you walk with them to the spacecraft that came down to the location where they landed on Earth. And you're walking with them. And they're quiet. All you hear is the footsteps. And them walking. Possibly they're talking in their own language. Trust me, collective, I know. You're a little afraid, but you're not showing it. Which is good. You can cover that pretty well. But trust me, they can feel everything a human being feels. They get overloaded with their senses because they're so sensitive. That is hard to even talk because these beings, their minds and their throats are connected. So they have talked to you all this time telepathically. They have not moved their mouth. They just look at you with those eyes. But telepathically, you can connect to them. You can talk to them by looking at them. Their eyes are very hypnotizing. Make it seem like they put you in some type of trance. Because again, you're just as curious as you are to learn and know about them as much as them learning and knowing about you. Again, they trust you. So you get ready. Let's go. All that is ready. Let's go. The ones that they came to. Imagine yourself being led to the spaceship. More people come from all parts of the land. All of a sudden you realize you're in a crowd with other people, with the aliens. They're guiding you to go onto their spacecraft. You see in the middle of that, empty part there. Imagine a whole crowd of people being led to the light from out of the darkness. And it's a big circle. They form everyone in a circle and they circle around you, making sure everyone's unified. No one gets left out. No one gets left behind. Again, the aliens, the gray shadow figures. Now you're seeing them in the real light. So they're gray figures circling around you, making sure everyone's together. All of a sudden, the gray figures hold hands. They get lighter, like a light. You hear the spacecraft above you, the lights circling. Okay, so now you know as a human being and with everybody that's a little on edge, just a little, the spaceships is ready to take you up. And you shoot up. So fast. And you're on this spacecraft. Wow, that was epic, collective. That was like you just zoomed into another dimension. Pretty much you did. You entered into another dimension, another world, when you got sucked up into the spaceship. So you're on a spaceship. and you see yourself sitting in a seat with the seat belt, with everybody else sitting down in their seatbelt to go off into their world. If you are one of them that they chose to come and visit, to come and heal, to come and see, to come observe, guide and protect, you're so lucky. You're like, again, on the edge of trusting and not trusting, afraid and fearless, but you don't want to show it. But they know, because these are intelligent, high-dimensional angelic beings. As you zoom off, you soar slowly to a human being on Earth that will see the spaceship. It goes by so fast. But when you're in their spaceship, time goes slow. All you hear is a lot of machinery going on with them hitting their buttons to keep their spacecraft and ship afloat. You're looking around inside the spaceship, and they're, again, at their computers. Some turn around looking at you. I don't know. Collective. Others that, again, was going through things, some deep things. The ones that could see through their third eye. The ones that they came down to help, that even couldn't see through their third eye. Again, they're very particular and specific on who they choose to come and visit, who they come to. So if you were the one that couldn't see them through your third eye, they help you to open it for you to finally see. Some come around to touch you with their hands, like E.T. Remember that movie? Where their hands would glow, the tips of their fingers, to heal, to bring things to life, to bring plants to life, to just make a difference within your body, mind, soul, spirit, and just to life on Earth. They touch you in certain places to help you transform into another type of being. Now, remind you, you're a human, so you don't turn into them, but they transform your body so you feel better again, like 100% better, youthful, stronger, from within. You know, if you're disturbed or you're mentally going through something, they touch your mind to fix whatever missing chemicals that's going on within the brain, to heal your mind. They touch your body limbs to heal your limbs if you were crippled or injured. They touch all parts of your body. If you was going through any type of sickness or just anything, they heal that ailment within your body. You feel an electric shock. Now, it's not hurtful, but it's like just electric feeling that you got within your body. That you even saw yourself, and you shake a little bit because it's healing you. Remember, these are advanced beings. They know what they're doing. And you're feeling better again. And you're just like, why me? because they feel and know that you're special. And they want you to survive this trip, this mission, and to also experience this incredible moment in your life to go back and to share, to go back and be a testimony to the world. For you to go back and to let the world know that they do exist, that they are here, that they are watching, that they are here to guide and protect. They're guardians. These celestial realm beings are guardians of peace. And their agenda, again, is to guide and protect my collective. So don't be afraid when one of them come down to heal you, to guide, direct you, protect you, watch over you. So they're looking at you, making sure you're okay. You look at them and you touch them. They close their eyes and open it as you touch them to embrace. Telepathically, you're talking to them. You're having a conversation without you moving your mouth, but through your mind, you're talking to them. You're just so amazed. And you can't believe it, that this moment has literally occurred in your life, and you're embracing it at this time. You go to the window as one guides you over to just look at their world and how beautiful the galaxy is, how space is, how the stars, there go another Milky Way, just other planets, how beautiful it is, God's creation along with them. Now you're boarding back, imagining you're boarding back to Earth in their spaceship. Everyone is there that they collaborated with to board their ship. Everyone is there and still alive. Everyone is amazed and smiling and just full of joy. And just, again, amazement of the high-tech, higher realms and higher beings on picking them, on picking and choosing you, collective, to see and share their world with you. What an opportunity to experience, to witness, to live through and see. So you're guiding along space. Again, it's so subtle. But in a human eyes from on Earth, it's so fast. But yes, you're guiding along the space, the galaxies, seeing other worlds, other planets. You're thinking that you're going to land on a planet to see other higher realm beings. But no, it was just a brief time that they wanted to share and telepathically communicate to you and what they were called to do, to show how compassionate they are, to show how gentle they are, to show how kind they are, neutral beings, to show how loving and warm and, again, how sensitive they are with their advancement. These type of beings, they process a lot. They seem kind of aloof because they don't talk. They just look at you. Telepathically, that's how they communicate to humans. Their characters seemed very distant. But again, they're very advanced starseeds. And collective. As you're traveling through space, hearing the machines like you would hear on like Star Trek, people doing their jobs and sitting in the spaceship and riding it along the galaxy. You're hearing things like that, noises. You realize that even though you're in this human form, you have a higher being within you. You have a higher sense, a connection with these higher realm beings that chose you, that came and got you from Earth to take you to their world. You are a higher being within yourself. If you didn't realize that, you are. Once you tap into it and ascend to another level, a higher realm within yourself and your vibration, and within your mind and within your heart, your soul, spirit, you carry a higher consciousness all along. You didn't realize it. And if some did, they ascend even higher. You had connected with a higher realms, with these special advanced beings, telepathically. Wow. Collective. So they came back down to Earth. Imagine yourself coming back down in their spaceship. Everyone's gliding down, floating down in the light. That light is pretty bright. But you float down safely back to Earth as the higher realm beings. Most of them watch you from up above. Some come down along with you to guide you back home. Everyone departs from this field. You see yourself? Imagine yourself there. And they're guiding you back home. Everyone goes and disperses off to their own parts of the world that they came from on Earth. Your home, the celestial being says. And thank you. Telepathically, he says that. And he nods his head and blinks his eyes. And he holds out his hands. And you shake. And he smiles. All that time, they was looking at you with a aloof type of look, distant character type of look. But this time they smile. And that smile was to reassure you, again, collective, that you are possibly a starseed yourself. You possibly come from another realm, from another planet or galaxy. And they wanted to just enlighten you, inspire you, for you to be an inspiration on this on this earth in this spiritual type of way, because we're living in this mortal body, but we all are spiritual in a way. The handshake reassure that you have a purpose and a mission on this earth to fulfill. If you don't feel that way, you do. Imagine yourself shaking their hands as reassurance that you're safe. These gentle, kind, neutral beings is letting you know that you are loved. And that it's mutual. The respect is mutual. The safety is okay. And they were here just to give you that experience, sharing their world with you, and you, thanking you for letting them share, the planet with them. Again, it's on a mutual type of understanding. And they leave off, smiling, collective. You wake up lying in your bed the next morning, feeling like, was this really a dream? Did I really experience this? That celestial being that touched you was very subtle, but that touch was so profound. You're realizing that you wasn't just drifting in space and was lost, but towards destiny. Your destiny collective, each and every one that is crafted by the celestial hands on this earth. If they come, are you going to answer the call?